Have you got your coffee ready? Pastor Bob's Coffee Break straight ahead. Our mug of the month, poster of the month, t-shirt of the month, run. Those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. They'll mount up on wings like eagles. They'll run and not grow weary. They'll walk and not be faint. And that and all of our stuff, including our great coffee, is in our merch store. But let me show you the newest thing real quick. Our best-selling t-shirt ever is this one. Our Maynard Metal shirt. Our classic Christian metal fan shirt. And on the back of it, all the names of the classic Christian metal bands. We have sold a ton of these, and thank you for that. Again, the proceeds go to feed the homeless. But we loved it so much that we have also made it into a poster. How cool is that? And not just this size poster, but this size poster. 2 foot by 3 foot poster. Suitable for framing, both of them. And these are in our merch store now as well. Your wall needs these. Just saying. Right here, we are metal, we are family.com. So I love getting feedback from you. And again, I get so much mail that I'm not always able to answer it all. But when I can, I love to. And I use your suggestions many times on this show, as you know. And I did one of those suggestions yesterday when we talked about the assurance of our salvation and is our faith in Jesus Christ enough to get us to heaven? That was yesterday. You have to go back and watch that. But here's one of the people, actually the main person that asked that question. He said, "Dear Pastor Bob, I just watched your podcast and it brought me to tears. Thank you so much. It's been a constant fear that I've been plagued with, and I feel like it's gone now." How awesome is that? But it wasn't my explanation. It was the scripture. And I want to turn to some scripture today. And that's Psalm 119, the longest chapter in the Bible, 119 and verse 130. And it says, "The entrance and the unfolding of your words give light." Did you catch that? In other words, when I begin to read his word, when I begin to open it up, and allow it to touch me, he says, it begins to give light. It gives me light. The entrance of it, the unfolding of it as I go through it, and it unfolds before me, and I understand precept upon precept, principle upon principle. I understand his ways. I understand his truth. It gives light. And their unfolding gives understanding, discernment, and comprehension to the simple. Like me. What does it mean to the simple? In other words, it doesn't have to be profound, and it is profound, but it doesn't take a whole lot. It's the entrance of those words, understanding them, the unfolding of them, the discernment, the comprehension gives me light. And it's for simple people like all of us. It doesn't have to be complex. It is there for everybody. I love that, don't you? And folks, sometimes people say, well, I just can't get into the Word. I just don't like to read it. It isn't. You know, you're missing a blessing, honestly, because just like this person said, it brought me to tears. Thank you. I've had this constant fear, and the scripture that you use basically has given me relief, and that fear is gone now. Yeah, because of this. And when I use the word and lay my foundations upon it, when I open it and begin to read, the entrance of it, the unfolding of it as I read, brings light, understanding, discernment, comprehension for everybody. I hope that's a blessing and an encouragement to you today. If you have to take this off the shelf and dust it off a little, do it. And begin to open it up, and the same thing will happen to you. And it just gets better. The more you read, the better it gets. The more you understand, the more you comprehend, the more discernment you have, and the unfolding of it helps as your life unfolds with it as well. Don't forget, folks, you are blessed. So go and be a blessing.